Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, the 19th of January 2021, and we are going to be continuing on our home learning journey today. First up, boys and girls, we're going to correct yesterday's homework. Your first word was arrow, A-R-R-O-W. Next word was bone, B-O. Next up, boys and girls, we are learning the oi sound in phonics this week. Last year, you learned that O-I can come together to make the special friend oi, like b-oil, boil. But there's also another special friend that can make the oi sound, and that is O-Y, as in toy. I want you to click this link and watch your YouTube video going through your two special friends that make the oi sound. Remember to sound out your words along with the video using your fingers. Then when you have watched that video, I want you to open up page 77 in your Just Phonics. You have to read the list words up on top of the page and match them to the picture. So here is a cowboy, cowboy, ow, and our ow sound was last week, boy, b-oy with the o-y. When you've all of activity A done, you move on to activity B. You have to read the sentences and see which missing word makes sense. So I am playing football. I oyster playing football. That does not make sense. Oy, an oy. I annoy playing football. That does not make sense. Oy, royal. I royal playing football. That does not make sense. Ahoy. Ahoy. I ahoy playing football. No. Des. Oy. Troy. Destroy. I destroy playing football. Nope. That does not make sense. Joy, joy, enjoy. I enjoy playing football. Yes, that makes sense. So that is the missing word for that sentence. Remember, when you have used a word, cross it out. Then at the bottom, when you have activity B done, it is time for your dictation sentence. The sentence will be called out 2 times and then I will say it again at the end. Remember to have your capital letters, full stops, finger spaces, and neat writing. And remember, today you are focusing on your oi sound that is spelt with the o-y special friend.
Dictation, page 77. The boy had a toy cowboy. The boy had a toy cowboy.
That was the boy had a toy cowboy. That is 6 words altogether, boys and girls. Well done. Next up, boys and girls, it's your spelling. First class, I would have corrected your sentences individually yesterday because they would have all been different. I was so impressed to see some lovely, amazing adjectives, and some people even did a power of 3 adjectives separated by commas to describe their nouns in their sentences. So that was absolutely wonderful writing. Well done, boys and girls. Today we'll start off by sounding our spellings. These spellings today have our O sound that you explored last week and yesterday, OA. So let's go together. O-D, road. This is the road that you drive on. It is not the road as in you rode the horse. So what type of a word is it? It's a noun because it's a thing that you drive on. Colour it yellow, please. Next word. T-O-D, toad. This is not the toad that you read about in your Just Phonics where a car has broken down and it needs to be pulled. This is a big, ugly, slimy frog that's called a toad. So what type of a word is it? It's an animal, so it's a noun. Next word, boys and girls, is boat, boat. The word oat is hidden in boat. What type of a word is boat? It's a thing, so it's a noun. Colour it yellow, please. And finally, this is something that a boat can do. Float. Float. Pretend like you are floating in a swimming pool on holiday. Oh, that seems like a million miles away, but hopefully it's sooner than we think. Pretend you're floating. What type of a word is that, boys and girls? It's a doing word, so it's a verb. Colour it red, please. Then you will be moving on to page 67, activity C, and you have to rewrite the jumbled up list words correctly. So here I know I'm looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4 letter word that has R, D, A and K. That word is dark. You've done this many times, boys and girls, so I'm sure you will be well able for it. And send me a picture once you're done. Next up, boys and girls, it's time for our mini oral language lesson. Today we are learning the word queue. A queue is a noun because it's a thing. It is a line of people waiting for something. It can also be a verb, a doing word. It means to form or wait in a line. For example, people are queuing to speak with the estate agent. Or we queue in a queue outside our classroom to wait our turn for the hand sanitizer. Now, boys and girls, I want you to go and tell your parents the definition of a queue in your own words. Now time for our Irish lesson, boys and girls. This week we are going to be learning 2 new special words. Gá focal nua specialta. We are learning V, which means was, and the preposition air, which means on. You are going to play 2 games just like last week to practice reading these new special words. Click this link to practice reading the word V, and click this link to practice reading the word air. Shomra si. Shomra si. Níamh. Cahir. Coshin. Leabhar. Coref níamh. Bhí níamh sa seomra sí. Repeat after me. Bhí níamh sa seomra sí. Coisín. Seo coisín. Repeat after me go maul. Coisín. Go tapa. Coisín. Go ciúin. Coisín. Seo leabhar. Repeat after me. Leabhar. Go tapa. Leabhar. Go ciúin. Leabhar. Seo bréagán. Repeat after me go maul. Bréagán. Go tapa. Bréagán. Go ciúin. Bréagán. Seo Teddy. Repeat after me. Teddy. Go tapa. Teddy. Go ciúin. Teddy. Anish, I want you to take good thee on Shomra C. Feig Coisín, Leabhar, Bréagán, agus Teddy. Cuir leabhar, Bréagán, agus Teddy an gcoisín. Now, boys and girls, we're going to put our new special words of the week, V and into sentences using our new Shomra C vocabulary. Bhí leabhar an gcoisín. Repeat after me. Bhí leabhar an gcoisín. Bhí bréagán an gcoisín. Bhí Teddy an gcoisín. Repeat after me. Bhí Teddy an gcoisín. First class, I want you to go one step further and read these sentences aloud, please. Bhí leabhar an gcoisín. Bhí bréagán an gcoisín. Bhí Teddy an gcoisín. Now it's time for our science lesson, boys and girls. I want you to use the same materials that you collected yesterday, but today we're going to be investigating each material and sorting them into sets of items that are flexible and materials that are rigid. Flexible means it can move and bend without breaking. Rigid means it cannot move or bend without breaking. To investigate each material's property, you can do this by twisting and bending on each material. If it can be twisted or bent without breaking or tearing, it is flexible. If it can't be twisted or bent, or if it breaks or tears when twisted or bent, it is rigid. To learn more of how to investigate the properties of flexible and rigid, click this link here. Can't wait to see what you show me, boys and girls. Nearly time for our movement break, boys and girls, but first I want you to help me solve our missing number lines by counting in twos. Ready to do it with me? Let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. Boys and girls, all these numbers that I've written in red are counting in twos. But they're also called even numbers. Even numbers are numbers that can be split into two without anything left over. So when we count up in twos and any number we land on there is an even number. So I'm just going to colour all my even numbers in here. Remember, what do we call numbers that can be split into two groups equally without anything left over? We call them even numbers. Well done, boys and girls. Today you are going to be exploring your 3D shapes once again. You are going to need a cylinder, a cube, a cuboid and a sphere that your parents say is okay to use when you're investigating. Yesterday you explored the faces of your 3D shapes. Today you are going to be investigating the corners of a 3D shape. Corners are also called vertices. Vertices. Corners are the pointy parts of a 3D shape. Here, if you look at our 3D shape, can you guess which one it is? It has square faces. It's a cube. Here, the corners, or the vertices, are circled for us. So let's count how many vertices we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A cube has 8 corners. Or you could say a cube has 8 vertices. To learn more about the corners of cubes and cuboids, cylinder and spheres, you can click the link to watch these videos. Now, boys and girls, we are doing our Tables Tuesday, page 34 in our Work It Out, week 16. I will call out the number sentence and give you time to write it. Remember, when we see a missing number box and we know what the answer equals to because the number is after our equal sign, we have to count from the number we have and stop at the number we want to get to. Okay, boys and girls, number 1. Plus 6 equals 11. Number 2. plus 6 equals 15. Number 3, plus 6 equals 6. Number 4, plus 6 equals 16. Number 5, plus 6 equals 7. Number 6, plus 6 equals 13. Number 7, plus 6 equals 10. Number 8, plus 6 equals 8. Number 9, plus 6 equals 12. Number 10, plus 6 equals 14. Number 11, 6 plus equals 13. Number 12, 6 plus equals 9. Number 13, 6 plus 5 equals Number 14, 6 plus 0 equals Number 15, 6 plus 8 equals Number 16, plus 6 equals 10. Number 17, plus 6 equals 16. Number 18, plus 6 equals 8. Number 19, 6 plus equals 12. Number 20, 6 plus equals 15. If you need to pause now to get extra time to complete your tables, that's fine, pause now, but I'm going to continue moving on and correcting. Number 1, 5 plus 6 equals 11. Number 2, 9 plus 6 equals 15. Number 3, 0 plus 6 equals 6. Number 4, 10 plus 6 equals 16. Number 5, 1 plus 6 equals 7. Number 6, 7 plus 6 equals 13. Number 7, 4 plus 6 equals 10. Number 8, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Number 9, 6 plus 6 equals 12. Number 10, 8 plus 6 equals 14. Number 11, 6 plus 7 equals 13. Number 12, 6 plus 3 equals 9. Number 13, 6 plus 5 equals 11. Number 14, 6 plus 0 equals 6. Number 15, 6 plus 8 equals 14. Number 16, 4 plus 6 equals 10. Number 17, 10 plus 6 equals 16. Number 18, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Number 19, 6 plus 6 equals 12, and number 20, 6 plus 9 equals 15. If you notice, boys and girls, there was many ones that we just swapped around the missing number, and some of them were even repeated. So just be sure to be thinking with your thinking cap on, okay? Now I want you to give yourself a sad face, fine face, or happy face to show me how you feel you think you did, and count how many ticks you got correct and give yourself a score out of 20. Next up, boys and girls, it's time for SPHE. We are continuing to explore how we can be sensible and safe in our home. Today we are going to be investigating our sitting room and spotting a few ways where accidents could happen and ways which we could help ourselves and others avoid these accidents. For example, if you look here, we can see that there are too many plugs in the socket. It is overloaded, which can cause it to go on fire. Also, the wires are running free around the carpet and they are ready for any child to pull or for anybody to trip on. I want you now, with your parent supervision, to go to your sitting room and identify ways that accidents could happen and think of a rule or 2 rules to avoid this accident. Senior infants, I want you to write 1 rule, and first class, I want you to write 2 rules. Remember to send a photo on Class Dojo Learning Portfolio. Finally, boys and girls, it's time to sit back, relax, and listen to your story of the week, Estate Agent to the Rescue, written by Carol Fallon and illustrated by Anya Lynch. Well done today.